What's going on, guys? This is DVRIEN, and this is part 2 of my producing for the Weeknd series, and today we're going to be doing Kissland. I'm not going to lie, it was kind of tough trying to come up with a beat for this album. He definitely dives more into some alternative R&B. I liked having a challenge, and I was able to make a beat for this album, so I'm going to show you guys the beat, and then I'm going to break it down for you. So the very first thing that I started with was this pad in Analog Lab, and it's a pretty simple ambient pad, and the chord progression is pretty simple, so I'll just play it for you guys. Nothing too complicated. In terms of mixing, I just threw an EQ on it to take out some of the low end, and then I just threw on a little bit of reverb, but it pretty much sounded good the way it was. So the next thing I added was a piano, also in Analog Lab, and it's the exact same chord progression as the pads, and this is what they sound like. The only thing I added on the mixer track was an EQ, but other than that, it sounded pretty good. Then I added this bass from a one-shot kit that I have, and it sounds like this. I liked how different it sounded, and I thought it definitely fit the alternative vibe that I was going for. So I thought it was perfect for this kind of beat. And I actually didn't even throw anything on the mixer. I just turned it down a little bit because it sounded pretty good as it is. Next thing I added were these strings from Analog Lab that I bounced out as a WAV file. The exact same progression as the rest of the melody. So now we get to the drums. So the first thing I started with were these hi-hats. Pretty simple, didn't do anything too crazy. Then I added this kick. I actually didn't even throw anything on the mixer track. I just turned it down a little bit. Then I added this snare. As you can hear, the snare had some reverb and a delay on it. I just threw an additional reverb. Then I added this Percs sound. It has like a reverse effect on it. Sounds pretty good. Then I added another Perc sound. It's a Perc snare actually. Then I added this cymbal. Nothing really to go in depth on about that. I added this open hat. Then I finally added a Perc sound that I panned to the left. So now that I broke down the beat, I'll show you guys what everything sounds like all together. so that's the whole beat. I think it definitely does fit that alternative R&B style that The Weeknd was going for in Kissland. To end the video, I'll throw a Weeknd acapella on the beat just to hear what he would sound like. But I just wanted to thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to check out part 1 of the video series where I covered Trilogy, and be sure to tune into the next video. I'll be doing Beauty Behind the Madness. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
There comes a time in a man's life where he must take responsibility for the choices he has made.
This is DVRIEN.
And there are certain things that he must do, things that he must say.